What's up guys, how's it going? It's Alex once again bringing you another fun free drum lesson. It's a continuation of the theme that we were going in the last video, which is looking at sort of dubsteppy reggae kind of grooves and focusing really on what we can do with the hi-hat while keeping the kicks on the 1s and the 3s and the snare drums on beats 2 and 4. Okay, I'll jump on the kit, not literally, but then I'll show you what I'm on about and then I'll try and break it down, although it's quite tricky to explain this one, so you have to bear with me. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Okay, so you now know what I'm on about. It's this weird sort of triplety pattern going on the hi-hat. So I'll explain it using septuplets, and then you'll understand how it sort of breaks down into triplets. And it works quite well, especially when you sort of, you've got like a funky little bass line going along to it, and you can really hear that hi-hat sort of coming out at the right times, and it just alters the feel and the flow of the actual groove. And I love it. I use it all the time. Okay, so let's try and explain it. In the last video I did, we did a pattern which was just using like the solid 16th notes on the hi-hat, which were the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 1 what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right hand away. I'll still hit the snare drum with it, but then you can hear just what the left hand's doing, and then we're going to copy that with the right hand and chuck that into our groove, okay? And that's going to give us the pattern I was playing earlier. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, Okay, so you'll notice that the hi-hat's never going to fall directly at the same time as the bass drum or the snare drum. Okay, that's what makes it a little bit trickier. Now if we take the pattern with our right hand, we're going to have this kind of, I'll just play it slowly, it's hard to count this one unfortunately, but it sounds like tick, 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 tick. Okay, and that note there, that's where you sort of, you know, go back into your sort of like straight 4/4 rock groove or hip hop groove or whatever groove you want to go into. Okay, so I'll show you how I'm going to come out of it. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and in. Okay, so I'm just going to start this lick just at the very end of the first bar that I just played. Okay, so just at the end, so I've done the and before the hi-hat, then I'm going to jump again in with the right hand, and I'm going to play that just before the bass drum, so you end up playing. Okay, but just to practice the transition, I'm just going to use like a slightly shorter version, so I'm going to play half the bar sort of a straight groove, and then I'm going to do transition into that little pattern we've just been looking at. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. We've got tick, 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 and then drop back into the normal groove, yeah? Okay, so we're only really using it around the end of beat 2 and beat 3 of our bar. Okay, so what I'm doing there is we've got this, tick, snare, tick, 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 and then I'm going to drop it back in with my hands together, and then carry on and finish off the bar with that last note there. Okay, so that's one idea you can do. It sounds quite nice. Let's play it up to speed. Do like that one as well. One more time. Okay, so that's that one done. Now to play it as a whole bar, it's a little bit easier. We're going to play a whole bar of a sort of more straightforward groove, and then I'll go into it, but we're going to play it like, so we're going to go tick, 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 tick. Okay? I've done it a lot of times, so hopefully I'm sort of driving the pattern into your head at the moment. Again, like I said, when you're going to come out of it, that first bass drum you play when you sort of slip back into that straighter groove, okay, you're going to be playing that bass drum on its own. Okay, so here we go. Okay? I'm not bringing my hi-hat into that straighter rhythm until the and of 1. What you can also do, once you've sort of got that one down, it sounds quite nice if you just lift the hi-hat before every bass drum and every snare drum. And that's going to sound like this. Back in. One more time. Okay, now that one's not too bad, it won't throw you off balance too much. Just remember, every time you hit that hi-hat before the bass of a snare, it's going to just bring the foot up on the hi-hat, that's your left foot, and then close it just as you're either hitting the bass drum or just as you're hitting the snare drum. So you get this kind of step sort of pattern going with it. Alright, so I'll just play a couple of variations with a bit of a groove and then chuck a fill at the end. And begin. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope that helps. I hope you got some enjoyment out of it. If you did like it, don't be afraid to hit that like button. That'd be absolutely brilliant. If you haven't subscribed, then please do so. That's always great, and you can keep up to date with all the lessons I bring out. I usually bring out a couple a week, so there's always something something for you guys to have a little play around with at the weekend. Okay. Topics-wise, it'd be great if you guys could leave me some comments. What I'd really like to know, I'm sort of just getting into this sort of dubstep movement at the moment. So if you could recommend any great drummers that have sort of like done some live dubstep stuff, or any sort of beats or any tracks or live performances where you've got drummers sort of knocking out some grooves and licks like that, it'd be great for me to get some more ideas. So any suggestions would be absolutely brilliant from you guys. So especially for those who listen to that sort of music, point me in the right direction. I can get a few more ideas, I can make a few more videos, and hopefully try and teach you guys a bit more as well. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll bring some more videos soon. We're looking at bass drum techniques next week, and I'll get to test my editing skills for the first time. Okay, so until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.